Hey VC, it's Robert with Block's Sonic Wafers, and today we're going road tripping. I'm heading out to visit my secret stash, and I'm going to take you folks along with me. Don't get too excited, not a whole lot to see, but let's move on out to my transporter room and we will go from there. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here we are at my transporter. Got my trusty beetle bag. So let's transport. Beam me up, Scotty. So here we are at the secret stash. Now the way this works, they give you about 15 minutes of light and then they turn off. So then I have to go to flashlight mode. There we are, 149. Bear with me. Well, here we are. It's a mess. As you can see, there's records under there. There's records in a chair. And you can't really see back there is about 6 crates. Let's go pick some. I have a mint set of Kiss action figures here. There's Paul. And it comes with the letters to spell out Kiss. Okay, folks, I have loaded up my beetle bag and enough extras to fill the beetle bag again. I never even got back to the crates. I did remove some from the chair, and I found a couple of new picture frames which I was hoping to locate. So it's time to say goodbye to the secret stash for another while. I will return Here's some long boxes. Here's for my Allman Brothers MoFi, the wall MoFi. What's this? Pulse with the blinky light. Mine's still blinking. That is a citrus squeezer, and it was made in the same plant where Fat Man and Little Boy were made, if you know what that is. Rock Island Arsenal, Rock Island, Illinois. And there's a couple of the exposed samplers. Anybody remember those? Back to the transporter. Alright, the first thing I found in this bag, I know what it is, but I am surprised to learn that I have 3 of these. This is the vinyl version of Jethro Tull's 20-year anniversary box. It's 5 LPs. Each one of them has a variation on this, on the sleeve. Look, $16.99. Where did I get it? Backdoor Records. Comes with a booklet. Has a Jethro Tull family tree in it. For that time anyway. There we go. The Radio Archives. The Rare Tracks. Released but only just. Flawed Gems Dusted Down. The Other Side of Tull. And finally, The Essential Tull. And there's Molly. She had to come over and say hi. Now this box set featured a previously unreleased track called Part of the Machine. I saw a video this morning where someone had received Crest of a Knave on CD, and it had Part of the Machine on it and listed it as a previously unreleased track. But it was on here first. And this, in all appearance, seems to be the best box, condition-wise, of the 3 that I have. I also have a couple of these in the CD version. So there's that. That's the first item from my secret stash. Secondly, Jerry Jeff Walker. It's a Good Night for Singing. This is one of my favorite Jerry Jeff records. I don't think that in this format it's ever reached CD. Label issues or whatever, I'm not sure. Looking for the Heart of Saturday Night, the Tom Waits tune. Standing at the Big Hotel, which is a Butch Hancock tune. Couldn't I Do Nothing Right, which is Gary Nunn. Old Five and Dimers Like Me, which is a Billy Joe Shaver. Very Short Time, Keith Sykes. It's a Good Night for Singing, is Robert Livingston tune. Yep, that's one of my favorite Jerry Jeffs. And it's been stored away for a while. Okay, horse lips came up in my Ron Haggerty contest video. And here's another album to go with those. This is Aliens. They are an Irish band, and this is the album that broke them here in the U.S. My FM station, back when radio was radio, played some of this record, and that's when I went out and got it. They feature a flute player that is a little reminiscent of Jethro Tull type tunes, and I'm a big Tull fan, so that's what pulled me in. And they're still going. They're on Facebook. I don't know if you've heard of these guys. This is an old copy of Let It Be. And it is on the Red Apple, which, as the OGs were. I haven't looked into this to see exactly what pressing it is, but if it's not an original, it's close to it. We'll find out. And then I also came across this UK edition of Revolver with the, what do you call these shiny covers? I've got a Sergeant Pepper like this as well. It's got a little crease in it right there. Got a little dust on it, but other than that, it's in near perfect condition. I need to get that in a bag. So there it is, the Revolver. Early copy, but it is. Huh, is it stereo or is it mono? It does not say. It says stereo on the label. Klaus Voormann did the cover art, as I'm sure all of you know. What's next? I've got Joni Mitchell's Blue. Lyrics in the gatefold. Nothing on the back except song titles. Got the original inner. And the reprise label. Vinyl appears to be perfect. I'm going to be playing this one in just a little bit. I was amazed to see Joni on the Grammy Awards the other night. Glad to see her up and about. I'm going to have to do a little glue work on this cover. Zephyr. Going back to Colorado, still in the shrink. I bought this for $2.99 because it features Tommy Bowen. Tommy Bowen's one of my favorite guitar players, but I have a whole lot of favorite guitar players. Warner Brothers The old green label. Stereo. I've created a new shelf upstairs in a walk-in closet. It's going to catch a lot of my overflow. $3 for McKendree spring. Another WSJ. I had another one of these in another video, so that's apparently the Washington Street Journal owned this record at one time. That's a joke. Gatefold. And this is on Decca. Vinyl looks to be very good, plus or better. It needs a bath. Cover, very good. And it's got an insert. Fred Holman bass guitar. Flying Dutchman, Down by the River, Feeling Bad, Flying Dutchman. Oh, that's what these people played on. Heart Like a Wheel. Martin Slutsky. That is Neil Young's Down by the River. Oh, in the Morning by Arlo Guthrie. Heart Like a Wheel by A. McCarville. If you watched my video on the soundtrack threads, I have listened to 10 of those so far since I made that video, and I'm going to continue on that path just for fun. Here we go, Savoy Brown, Street Corner Talking. Another gatefold. Lonesome Dave from Foghat. Ken Simmons, who was basically the leader of Savoy Brown. Lonesome Dave. Now, wait a minute. I was wrong. That's Andy Sylvester right there. That's not Lonesome Dave. He must have been gone by this time, or this is before. It's on Parrot. Let's do this. Great cover. What's next? Oh, Neil Diamond. This is way back at the beginning of his career, including the current hit, Thank the Lord for the Nighttime, Bang Records. This has got Girl, You'll Be a Woman Soon, which was in Pulp Fiction. Red Red Wine, Cherry Cherry, I'm a Believer. That went on to become a hit for somebody. Shiloh, Solitary Man, You Got to Me, and Thank the Lord for the Nighttime. So this was chock full of hits. And there's the Bang label. Looks like there's a pretty good little scratch right there. And that is in solitary, man. I'll have to play that and see if that affects the play. I don't recall. Now here's a little promo item for in-store play only. Absolutely not for sale. Alligator Tracks from Alligator Records. You've got Albert Collins, Too Tired. Coco Taylor, You Can Have My Husband. Fenton Robinson, Somebody Loan Me a Dime. Big Walter Horton, Have a Good Time. Jimmy Johnson, Serves Me Right to Suffer. Pine Top Perkins, Take It Easy, Baby. I saw Pine Top Perkins at the Piedmont Blues Festival in High Point, North Carolina. He was sharing the stage with Carrie Bell, the famous harp player. Debbie Davies was there, who used to play with Muddy Waters. Bob Margolin was there, who used to play with Muddy Waters. And Pine Top Perkins had been arrested in Chicago for public drunkenness. And he was under house arrest with a ankle bracelet on to keep up with his whereabouts. And he had gone back to the judge and asked for permission to play this festival, which he did with his ankle bracelet on. I thought that was a little bit on the funny side. Lonnie Brooks, Voodoo Daddy. Sun Seals, Hound Dog Taylor. Blind John Davis, Eddie Shaw and the Wolf Gang, and Carrie Bell. So we got Carrie Bell and Pine Top Perkins. Carrie Bell's doing Laundromat Blues. I love that alligator label. I love promo records. I love samplers. Alligator samplers in particular educated me on so much about the blues in Chicago and elsewhere, the legends and the new players. And that's when I joined the Piedmont Blues Society. Procol Harum, Exotic Birds and Fruit. Nothing But the Truth, Beyond the Pale, As Strong as Samson, The Idol, The Thin End of the Wedge, Fresh Fruit. Appears to be on Chrysalis. Yep. The old green label Chrysalis before they turned it blue. I know Procol Harum is some of y'all's favorite band. Look at that. Broken Barricades. The die cut cover. I hate that we lost Gary Brooker. Preserve the sound outside. Nice inner sleeve. And it's got the old brown A&M. And it's got a Humble Pie album that I'm yet to get my hands on and would like to. Cover printed in the USA. Robin Trower still in the band at this time. Simple Sister. Simple Sister is a bonus track on my live with the Edmonton Orchestra. I paid $8 for this. Have no regrets. You people just let me know when you think I should break this up into another video.